Hey, what's up YouTube? So today is finally the day where I'm going to do the transformation all over the front. Got the fork gaiters to put on, the headlight mounting bracket to put on, and then the new clip-ons. The only thing I'm not really worried about it, but the only thing I'm kind of cautiously optimistic about is the clip-ons. My camera's probably shaking because my grandson's over there on the other side of the table with his little tools. I got some new drill bits so I could drill the holes down into the handlebars for the little stems that come up that hold the housings in place, but I did not get anything to put into those holes yet because I don't know what size I'm going to end up with. I believe it's probably going to be 5 millimeters, but I'm going to measure once I get down there and figure that out, and then go get something to put into those holes. But anyway, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and it really helps me out. Now let's get this work done. I'm going to try to edit a little more on this one so I can squeeze it down into one video. I don't want to hear any bits. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to get my wife out here to hold this up. Bring it up on its, yep, right there. Bring it over to me a little bit. There we go. All right, now it's dead center. Thank you. The bike is kind of on the jack over there. The headlight mounting bracket from TEC comes in this package where you've got to assemble it. It's about 8:30 in the morning here, and it's already pretty damn humid out. I think I'm going to change my channel name to No Instructions. Don't necessarily need them. If I was the very first guy to do these, I would definitely need them. Just as I suspected. I mean, it's not really hard to figure out, is it? But I wanted to make sure, you know? Alright, these are 4 millimeter, it looks like, on the inside. Trying to do as much prep work as I can before I lower the forks. What my plans are, I want the forks lowered for as short amount of duration as possible. Essentially, I want to be able to lower everything. Fork gaiters, push up, these, push up, and then done. I don't want my bike up high on the jack for too long. You guys know I've referenced Bertone Motors several times, and I watched him do his. There's not really a whole lot out there for getting a lot of this stuff done. There's Bertone who did his. There's Dorman Diaries who did his, and then there's a bunch of videos out there of people doing other models of motorcycle. What Bertone did was remove things from the handlebar first, and that caused him to need to back off the throttle cable. My plan is a little bit different. My plan is instead to lower these clip-ons down to give myself the slack that I need, and then remove things that way. Again, like I mentioned before, I am not knocking anyone. I just watch what people do and think, can I make this better? Do I know that that's going to work? No, I don't, but we're going to try it that way, aren't we? Alright, so these are all supposedly a 6 millimeter. They are. Oh, okay. So this thing goes all the way. There's a little bracket in between this yoke here that this Allen head goes through to keep them up. Pretty smart from a safety perspective. Alright, we're going to take this headlight mounting bracket off. These are 5 millimeter here on the bar, the handlebar ends. There's a little bit of play before they come loose. That's a lot of play. That one is not coming off. How about that? Let me get a hammer. So again, I know this is designed to be an inexpensive motorcycle, but things like this really show some of the things they cut in terms of cost. I don't know how to get that off of there. If I've got a lot of tension on it, maybe, just maybe, it won't turn. I'm gonna try to loosen that. Of course. There we go. Use your brain, Mike. Alright, there are a couple screws under here. Look like just Phillips head. I'm assuming that's going to hold this housing together. There's another one on this side, a little shorter. Again, I'm doing this all now, so I don't have to loosen the throttle cables at the throttle body. No! Am I gonna have to anyway? It was a noble effort, wasn't it? We tried, boys. We tried. Oh wait, you know what? We're still gonna make this work. I am convinced we're gonna make this work. We're gonna take these off. How about that? What's holding that on? I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, even better. So these handlebars go in these risers this way. So I have to take it out that way. But while it's on, completely on the motorcycle, can't do that. So we're gonna raise it up. Yeah, thank you. All right, well, I'm gonna work on getting this grip off. Oh, that was easy. I'm really excited that both of these handlebars just have holes in them and not, so I don't have to buy anything to stick down in the hole. So I just gotta drill the right size holes. That's it. So in my other videos, I showed you that most of the things on this bike are 12 millimeter. Well, this is one of those few 13 millimeters. The brake handle for the front is not attached to anything, so there's theoretically no way for it to get leverage. Why I haven't planned on putting anything in the caliper. I could regret that. We will find out. This is a 5 millimeter Allen head. Forks are coming out just fine. Hell yeah. Alright, so my initial plan was to do it in the way that Bertoni Motors did it and just take the whole wheel off with the forks attached. But I don't trust the speedometer cable to stretch that far, so we're going to do it the Dorman Diaries way. Take the wheel off. There's a little bolt back here to pinch. Yeah. All right. Hey, look at that. Take these guys off. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hold this because there's nothing holding these on except for these. All right, so now, and I can also see now the reason why these things are so hard to get out for people is because there's a clip release right there. How about that? Real quick before I start figuring out how I'm going to drill these, I went ahead and laid these out right and left, and I determined that because I'm able to, once these are on the forks, I'm able to get to both these and these while on the motorcycle, so I don't have to keep going up and down. That's one lesson for sure that I learned from watching other people do theirs. Alright, so like everything, I don't really have an exact science here. I don't know how well this is going to do for me. He really wants me to heat him up some little croissants. I'm putting a lot of tape on here. I didn't charge my little generic drill very well last night. Or at all, really. So again, it doesn't have to be perfectly aligned, but I'm going to get it as close as I can. Alright, so all I'm doing with this is way too big, is I'm going to line this up here. So I'm just going to hold it and just go very softly. Alright, well, I got her started. Got blowing it. Okay. I mean, that could have gone all kinds of wrong, but it didn't, so. Yeah, see? So, now it's not bad. So, let's finish taking this one off. There we go. Yay! Okay. Drop these on. Whoop. Okay. There it is, boys. Okay, and one more. We're gonna go drill this side the same way as the other, and I'll be right back. The hole that I drilled into the handlebar, 7/30 seconds. I don't have millimeter, and I really don't think it matters, because all it's doing is providing a little rest for the nub that's in there. I think we have a winner here. Is this going? Where is that? Oh, see there? Look at that. Look at that. I see. There's a notch. We're going to make sure these are even. Let me bring it up just a little bit. All right, let's measure this. I want to make sure these are the same on both sides. I think we're going to call that good, huh? All right, so the torques on these are 20 Newton meters, which is 15 foot-pounds. When you torque, you don't want to jerk. You want a very smooth motion. I've seen some people on YouTube, very jerky motions when they torque. You also want to hold the end as much as possible. Yeah, see, it still moves just a hair. Okay. I have not put the brake handle on purpose. Let's see if I did anything bad here. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, we'll do 25 foot-pounds like Dorman Diaries did. I'll torque it in just a minute. Okay, I like it. Okay, that's one side. Oh, we're getting close to the end here. All right, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting this all the way on. All right, now we're going to let this thing down. All right, let's see if this is like, oh yeah. Just doing that to get the axle nice and seated in there. All right, we're going to 52 foot-pounds. Something I failed to do when I put these clamps on first. But am I going to be able to spread that out enough to get that around? Alright, so these fork gaiters, this set comes with a 7mm nut. And this little guy is a 3mm Allen head. Very small hardware. Don't rip them. Don't rip them. I'm just squeezing this together so I can get this nut on. that's going to do it for today. I am sweating bullets out here. Thanks for coming along. Again, I don't know, I was figuring a lot of this stuff out as I went, so I'm not a pro on this stuff. I think I've made that pretty clear before, but hey, tinker around with stuff, you'll figure it out. We'll see how it goes. So thanks for coming along again, and until next time, we'll see you later.